your knees, up. Lift, lift. Place your hands at your shoulders, press straight forward. Press. Hi, I'm Nicole, the co-owner of the South Lake Studio with my sister in Texas. Today, Kathleen and Una will be doing Restore. The focus will be on your hips and discovering your flexibility. Final 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release down for push-ups on your knees or the balls of your feet. Squeeze your seat tight. Bend your elbows a couple inches and pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3. Make these very small and intense. 6, 7, 8, 9. Push up to straight arms. Do 10 on tempo. Down, up 1. Down, up 2. Smooth out your motion. Avoid locking your elbows at the top. Keep it moving the whole time. Down, up 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay down low. Pulse to your very edge. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release to puppy pose. Press your chest down. Stick your seat up. Sit to your heels. Flip your palms to the ceiling. Roll up for reverse push-ups. Keep your legs in front of you. Point your fingertips forward and slightly out. Soften your elbows, accent up. Lift up an inch. Lift, lift. Shift your ribcage back. Keep your shoulders vertical over your wrists. This will definitely challenge your triceps very quickly. Do 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, and then a seated tricep stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release it cross-legged. Take your left elbow up, hinge forward into the side. Switch arms. Lay flat for old school clam. Cross your left leg on top. Cross your elbows over your chest, point into the ceiling. Draw your knees over your hips. Take 2 counts to curl everything in for 2 and lower down for 2. Curl to the top of your range of motion and relax your head all the way down. If you need neck support, place your right hand behind your head. Point your elbow out to the side. For more support, place your left hand over your left knee. Recruit your biceps to help you stay out of your neck. Stay at the top of your range of motion. Curl up 20 times. Make these small and fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Stay compact at the very top of your range. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower down. Take a big gulp of air. Come right back up. Exhale all of your air out. Curl last 20. 1, 2. You get to switch sides right after this. Keep bending at your waist. Make your head heavy in your hand if you're using your hand for support. You're on your last 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower down. Change the cross of your legs. Maybe change the cross of your arms as well. Take it 2 counts. Curl up for 2 and then lengthen for 2. Contract your muscles and then stretch them. That is definitely the theme throughout all of Barre Method classes and definitely the theme for a Restore class. Relax your head every time. Contract and relax. Do 1 more full range. Return to the top of your range of motion. Curl up 20 times. Curl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Find something on the ceiling to look at. It'll really help you stay out of your neck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last reset for now. Come right back up. Make it your most compact position. Last 20 curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. After this, you'll flip onto your stomach for a downward dog, followed by heel lifts. 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Find a downward dog. Stick your seat up to the ceiling. Walk your hands to your feet and roll up slowly. Find your spot at your support for heel lifts. Stand on profile. Turn your toes wide for second position heel lifts. Straighten your legs. Squeeze your seat tight and tuck under. Lift your heels quickly. Lift. Lift. Remember, you only have 30 minutes to work hard, and then you get to restore and Gift your muscles with awesome stretching. If you'd like to test your balance, reach both arms overhead. Finish strong, last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really, stay on profile. Step your left leg back for a calf stretch. Roll your hips under, lift your chest, switch legs. Press your back heel firmly into the ground. Stay on profile, parallel your feet, soften your knees for leg lift lunges. Extend your room side leg up, keep your knees slightly bent, lift up 20 times. Lift 1, 2, 3. Maintain a slight bend forward at your waist and a vertical spine. It is okay if your leg needs to be lower. You want to target your quads and not your hip flexors. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your leg to your lunge position. Bend both knees, aim for 2 90-degree angles. Press down with a hold, down, hold. Down, hold. Glance down at your back leg. Confirm your knee is vertical underneath your hip. If it is not, pop your back foot forward a couple inches. And then look forward, work on your good posture. Press faster, press down, down. Untuck your hips, relax your glutes, pull your navel in. If you'd like to challenge your balance, reach your arms overhead for 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 10 more, and you'll end with your leg back in the air for leg lifts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reclaim the bar. Keep your room side arm up. Lift your leg up again. Last 20. 1, 2. Your leg might feel weightless. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Your legs are warmed and ready to work hard for you. Last 10, and then a standing quad stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Catch your working leg on profile. Roll your hips under and lift your chest. Switch sides. Parallel your feet. Soften your knees. Take your room side leg in front of you and lift it up to your personal edge. Lift 20 times. 1, 2, 3. Again, keep a soft bend in your working knee and lift your chest. You guys look strong. Do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your leg to your lunge position. Press down with a hold. Down, hold. Down, hold. Confirm your back leg, your thighs vertical underneath your hip. And lift your working hip up slightly. This will protect your front leg hip flexor. That was a mouthful, but I hope you understood what I meant. Press faster, press down, press. Relax your shoulders, pull your abs in. Option to take your arms overhead. Do 20 more. 1, 2, 3. Challenge your depth here so that you can get more weightless when you lift your leg to finish. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reclaim the bar. Keep your outside arm up. Lift your leg up. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Recruit your deep layer of abs. 8, 9. Last 10. And then you get your standing quad stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Catch your working leg. Roll your hips under. Lift your chest. Stay on profile for diamond thigh. Turn your toes wide. Lift your heels and bend your knees. Connect your heels. Confirm you still have about 3 to 4 inches between the balls of your feet. Squeeze your seat tight. Come down to a challenging point. Your quads are already warmed up. Press your knees back 1 inch. Press back with a hold. Back hold. This is a very small movement. If someone were to pop in on you taking this class, they'll probably barely see this movement, but you should feel it very deep in the outside of your seat. Do a few more. Out, hold. Out, hold. Maintain your turnout. Squeeze your seat tighter and tuck your hips with a hold. Tuck, hold. Create a little more movement in your lower back and loosen up your hips even more. Squeeze your seat tight and add a big exhale. Do 8 more. 1. Maybe sink an inch lower. It's still thigh work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold a firm squeeze in your seat, but untuck your hips. Find that happy balance and press down quickly to finish. Press down, press. If you need to test your balance, make sure your grip is light on your support. Stack your shoulders over your hips, over your ankles. Challenge your quads the most efficient way possible. Reach your room side arm up. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Face your spot at the bar for turned out diagonal seat. Stand an arm's distance away. Turn your toes wide. Soften your knees and hinge forward to a 45-degree angle. Extend your left leg back. Tuck under. Squeeze your seat tight. Lift your leg a few inches off the ground. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. And take 2 slow counts to lift up and out, up and back behind your hips. You're doing tiny little hops out over your left shoulder. Up and out, up and in. To really find the challenge in your glutes, find hang time. Make sure it's an upward motion before it goes down. Squeeze your right glute as tight as your left. That will really make your standing leg work just as hard as your working leg. Cut your range in half, speed it up. Go out and in, out and in. Work on all of your stabilizer muscles to hold your torso still as you do your little hops. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your legs steady, right behind you. Bend your knee in half and flex your foot. See if you can find a little more turnout with your left knee. Rotate out with a hold. 1 inch, rotate out. Out. Similar concept as when you were doing diamond thigh, pushing your knees out. This is a tiny rotation starting high up in your hip joint. Squeeze your cheeks tight, open your chest. Press your shoulders down. Just a couple more rotations. Get as deep into your muscles as you can. Maintain your turnout. Press your whole leg back 1 inch to finish. Press back. Press. Keep the 90-degree angle at your knee. Require and ask more of your hamstrings in every one of these exercises with your leg in the air. Last chance to regrip both sides of your seat or pull your abs in more. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. And then standing pretzel, still facing your support. You'll do the same leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up, stand a comfortable arm's distance. Find a narrow V with your feet. Make sure your feet are only separated, your toes are separated about 2 to 3 inches. Soften your knees. Extend your left leg directly to the left. Hinge your torso to the right. Lift your left leg off the ground a few inches. Bend your knee in half. Feel your hamstrings light up right away. Bend slightly forward at your waist towards your support. Press your left rib cage down towards your left hip. Feel a crunch in your obliques. See if you need to rotate your knee down 1 more inch or lift your thigh a little higher. Lift your entire leg out 1 inch. Lift out with a hold. Out, hold. This is pretty much a lateral movement, and it's very challenging for not only your leg in the air, but your standing leg. I promise the end is in sight. You're gonna be so excited for your stretches. It's tempting to lean forward or to lean to the right. Keep your hips vertical over your standing leg. Lift faster to finish. Lift up, up. If you'd like to take another challenge, you have the option to reach your left arm to the left. Make a 90-degree angle with your elbow. Pull your elbow down 1 inch to finish towards your left leg. You're here to finish this side. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release for your stretch. Place your working leg behind your standing leg. Kiss your ankles together. Reach your left arm up. Hinge up and to the right. Look underneath your arm. Let your hips sink to the left and your torso sink more to the right. Upright your spine. Place your left ankle over your opposite knee for a figure 4 stretch. Soften your elbows down. Lift your chest. Let's knock out the other side. Stand uncomfortable. Stand full arms distance from the bar for turned out diagonal seat. Soften your knees. Hinge forward. Extend your right leg back. Tuck under and lift your leg a couple inches off the ground. Confirm your body is on a 45-degree angle from your head to your toes. Stabilize your hips and your mid-back. Start with your slow 2-count hops. Lift your leg up and out to the right, up and right behind you. Up and out. Find your hang time. These are called hops. I like to think of them as they look like a rainbow. Make sure you find your hang time right in the middle. Up and out. Squeeze your seat super tight. Keep it slow to start. Cut it in half. Speed it up. Out and in. Out and in. To protect your lower back in this position, avoid crossing your center line. That means you want to work to the side and then behind your hip. Never go as far as your tailbone. Keep going. Hopefully your standing leg glute is feeling the love as well. To take some pressure out of your left hip flexors, pull your abs up even more. Press your shoulder blades down and back. You have 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are doing great. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your leg steady. Bend your knee in half. Find a 90-degree angle. Flex your foot. Rotate your knee out 1 inch. Rotate out with a hold. Out, hold. Feel a stretch in the front of your hip as you strengthen your gluteus medius, the side of your seat. Remember to breathe. Your muscles crave oxygenated blood. So exhale deeply. Do a few more slow rotations. See how open you can get your hips during your exercises so you can get even deeper during your stretches. Hold the rotation. Retuck. Squeeze your seat tight. Press back to finish. Press back. Press. Press. Be proud of how hard your muscles can work for you. Your glutes and hamstrings are powerhouse muscles. Let them do their job. Last 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. And then standing pretzel with your right leg up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up. Stand a comfortable arms distance from your support. Find a narrow V with your feet. Soften your knees. Extend your right leg to the right. Lean your torso to the left. Lift your right leg off the ground a few inches and bend your knee in half. Bend forward at your waist a few inches and press your right rib cage down towards your right hip to further engage your obliques. See if you need to lift your thigh up a little higher or rotate your knee down maybe 1 more inch. Lift out with a hold. Out, hold. Pro tip right here. Squeeze your left glute super tight. That's the leg you're standing on. And then pull your abs up a lot. You'll be able to stay in this position a lot longer. You're almost there. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Lift quickly to finish. Lift up. Lift. Lift. To get more intense work in your obliques, press your right rib cage down. You have the option to reach your right elbow out to the side, make a 90-degree angle, and pull down 1 inch towards your knee. As you pull your elbow down, you lift your knee up 1 inch to meet it. Rebend at your waist, pull your abs up. Final 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up, place your right leg behind your standing leg. Reach your right arm up and hinge to the side. Look up underneath your arm, let your hips sink to the right. Upright your spine, place your right ankle over your opposite knee, so down like you're sitting in a chair. Drop your elbows and lift your chest. Your last set of thigh work, second position, stay on profile. Separate your feet wide, bend your knees. Squeeze your seat. Come down to your personal edge. You'll do the exact same choreography as diamond thigh earlier. Press your knees back 1 inch with a hold. Back hold. Back hold. To challenge more stabilize your muscles, place your hands in prayer. Press your palms together and drop your elbows on the downward diagonal. Keep your chest lifted. Pull your abs in a lot. Do a few more rotations, pressing out 1 inch in range. Hold your rotation. Squeeze your seat super tight. Punch your arms in front of you as an option. Roll your shoulders down. Tuck your hips slowly. Tuck, hold. Tuck, hold. It's a tiny roll of your hips under your spine and a big grip of your glutes. Add a big exhale. This is the last chance to get deep into your hips and your outer glute muscles. So work to your very edge. Do a few more. Squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold. Hold one firm squeeze, but untuck your hips. You have the option to reach your arms overhead. Press down to finish. Press down. Press. If you choose the arms overhead option, walk your arms a bit in front of your shoulders and pull your shoulders down and back. This is going to be a sustainable motion for your arms. We want you to do bar method for a long, long time. Final 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. You get a standing thigh stretch facing your support after this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stand up, face your support, hold on to one ankle, soften your standing knee and tuck under. Switch sides. Come down for more reverse push-ups. Point your fingertips forward and slightly out. Soften your elbows and accent up to finish. Lift up, lift, lift. If you're looking for even more challenge, you have the option to reach one leg up for 10 of your final 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch legs, final 10. After this, you'll lay flat for your final set of ab work. It is straight leg clams. 7, 8, 9. Release. Lay all the way flat. Place support underneath your hips. Extend your legs up to the ceiling. Soften your knees and extend. Then stretch at your knee joint. Pull the small of your back down to the ground. Place your hands behind your head and bend at the top of your waistline. Curl up 20 times. Curl, curl. Avoid pulling your head forward. Instead, press your head back into your hands. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your head, slow down your legs. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Bend at your waist. Curl up 10 times. Bend, stretch, curl. Linger in your curl. Find a deeper connection with your abdominals through your breath. Exhale. 6 of 10. 7, 8, 9. Final reset. Lower your head. Speed your legs up to finish. Bend, stretch. Bend at your waist. Look up towards your toes. Finish with your personal best. Final 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10. After this, you get your last set of push-ups and then all the yummy stretches of restore. 7, 8, 9. Release for push-ups. In your best form, on your knees or the balls of your feet. Squeeze your seat tight. Bend your elbows a few inches. Pulse 10 times. 1, 2. Roll your hips under. Protect your lower back. Ask more of your abdominals. They're strong. Push up to straight arms. Try 10 on tempo. Down, up 1. Up 2. If you're thinking about coming to the balls of your feet, now is the time to do it. You're almost there. Up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay low. Pulse for your final 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Press your chest down. Stick your seat high to the ceiling. Feel a stretch across your chest. Sit back to your heels. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Slip your palms up and widen your wrists a few inches. Come forward for Cobra, a stretch for your abs. You're always welcome to do a cat stretch on your hands and feet if that's better. For Cobra, lay flat. Press your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift just your chest a few inches. Release down. Do that one more time. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift your chest. Release down to the carpet, and walk your hands back one more inch so they're right next to your rib cage. Lift up for your final Cobra pose. Try to find 90-degree angles with your elbows. Maybe take your gaze a little higher, and slowly lower down. Draw your seat back to your heels, and sweep your arms down by your sides. Set up for reclining cobbler's pose. Go ahead and place your support at your lower back and let your lower back, I'm gonna help you guys. How about that? Make sure your support is facing short edge towards you, and then sit in front of it so that your lower back can hit the support. Hold on to the back of your knees and pull your abs back. Recline onto your support until you find a completely comfortable position. Confirm your head is also supported. Let your feet come a little closer to you to start. If you like to relax even further, maybe place some weighted eye masks on. Press the soles of your feet together and let your knees open wide. You're welcome to relax your arms by your sides or take a more horizontal to each other.
A Candelina, I know that grandma would have loved her like she was her own. She makes me feel at home. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? I'm scared to death that she might be it, that the love is real, that the shoe might fit. She might just be my everything and beyond, beyond space and time in the afterlife. Will she have my kids? Will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. I give up, I'm in love, crying. I'll tell you why I can't explain. She might just be my everything. Oh me, oh my, I can't explain. She might just be my everything. Oh me, oh my, I can't explain. She might just be my everything. So do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in?
If you're curious what a different arm position feels like, maybe extend your arms wider to the side or flip your palms to the ceiling. You can also change the position of your feet either closer to you for a deeper groin stretch or further from you for more of a hip stretch. You have about 30 seconds left, so keep breathing intensely. Take 2 more deep inhales. Fill up your lungs and exhale. Do 1 more. Walk your feet closer to you. And using your hands, push your thighs towards the ceiling. Let your knees rock a little bit side to side. Put some movement in your lower back. And sit up slowly at the top edge of your support for a straddle stretch. If you have tight hips, consider sitting on more support. Extend your legs wide to either side. Press your hands under your shoulders and lift your chest first. Get on top of your sits bones. Maintain your good posture. You're welcome to stay here or slowly walk your hands forward. You'll be here for about a minute.
Forget who you are. I'm missing half of me.
Your postural muscles are still active, so roll your shoulders down and back. Think of the stretch in your hamstrings and inner thighs. You're halfway through.
I've got scars, even though they can't always be seen. And pain gets hard, but now you're here and I don't feel a thing.
Take one more deep inhale, and as you exhale, go to your edge.
I hope that you listen, 'cause I let my guard down.
Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, and sit up on the back edge of your support for pigeon. Place your support in front of your big mat and nearby. You'll need it in a moment.
I'm missing half of me. When we're apart, now you know me. For your eyes only.
Kneel at the back half of your mat and place a little support to your left. Make sure it's convenient. Come onto your hands and knees. Draw your left knee towards your left wrist and draw your shin forward a few inches. Slide support underneath your left hip, underneath your left glute. Lift your chest first a little bit and press your right thigh down. You're welcome to stay upright. If you want more, slowly start to walk your hands forward and use your support underneath you to relax.
I show you my heart for when you're lonely. Forget who you are. I'm missing out for me. But when we're apart, now you know me. For your eyes only. For your eyes only. I show you my heart for when you're lonely. Forget who you are. I'm missing half of me. When we're apart, now you know me. For your eyes only. For your eyes only. For your eyes only. Gentle thoughts meander through the sand as the ship made currents reach the land.
You have 1 minute left in this stretch. If you would like to make it more intense, draw your left shin forward a little bit. It's just an option. Maybe rock a little more of your weight to the right. And keep breathing.
I'd like to stay, but I couldn't stay with you. I have to go. I have a lot I wanna do. Pleasures be waiting by the sea with a smile.
Take one more deep inhale. Exhale and sink deeper into your stretch. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and lift your torso. Slide your left leg back for a few cat-cow poses. Come onto your hands and knees. Arch your back and round. Do that one more time. Arch. Inhale as you round and sit back to your heels for a little extra movement in your spine. Come forward and do that again. Arch your back and round it. Sit back to your heels. Return to your hands and knees. Draw your right knee towards your right wrist and keep your support handy on your right side. Slide whatever support you need underneath your right glutes. And keep your props in front of you. You'll eventually need to recline on them. Place your hands under your shoulders, lift your chest, get on top of your back thigh, and slowly recline forward. Use as much or as little support as you need to find a comfortable position and relax into your stretch.
Beneath the sea, another world exists. Stuck in me by my ankles and my wrists. Morning wind come and blow me away. Out to where the dolphins play. Finding ways to some last days go by. So beautiful to be here and alive. Though I feel sometimes so hard that I survive. Feel a shaking. Pleasures be waiting by the sea, with a smile for all the world to see.
You have the option to intensify your stretch. Consider pulling your right shin forward a few more inches, or extending your left leg further behind you. Reach it long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release any extra stress in your shoulders. Go to your very edge. And slowly walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest first. Extend your right leg back. Do another cat-cow. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Round your back first. Exhale and arch. Do that one more time. Maybe sit back to your heels as an option. Feel a deep stretch in your spine.
I used to believe
And come forward for square or lotus. So you have a great stretch for your hips. If you need support, you'll sit on support at the top edge of your mat. If you have tight hips, you'll start with your feet parallel on the ground. Open your knees a few inches and cross your shins. This is for if you have tight hips. You'll start in square. Otherwise, take your left shin and cross it over your right. Aim to place your heel on your opposite thigh. Press your hands under your shoulders. Lift your chest. Keep your posture active. You have the option to stay here or walk your hands forward. As you reach forward, relax into your hip stretch. If you'd like to go any deeper, consider reaching your fingertips more forward. Breathe into the tightness you might feel in your hips. For your last few breaths, consider rounding your upper back and relaxing forward. Putting extra weight on your legs will increase the stretch. matter which version of the stretch you're currently in, slowly upright your spine. Place your hands under your shoulders and extend your legs forward. Give your legs a few little shakes. Get the blood back to your feet. For your other side, start with your knees bent and cross your shins for your square pose, or draw your opposite ankle all the way over your knee. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, lift your chest. Maybe walk your hands forward on either side of your legs. For your first bit of this stretch, keep your upper back engaged. For your last few breaths, maybe round over and feel more relaxation through your upper back. Continue to breathe.
To be young and in love in New York City.
Take your final inhale. And as you exhale, this time sit up slowly. Extend your legs out in front of you for your last little counter pose. Stretch for a moment. Set up next for your hamstring hip flexor stretch. Head to the back edge of your support. Place your extra support in front of you within arm's reach. Kneel at the back half of your mat and step your left leg forward. So you're in a lunge position with your left leg forward. Walk both hands to the inside of your right leg. And if this is too much, you're always welcome to stay vertical with your hands interlaced on your left thigh. Should you want to go further in this position, pull your support closer to you and recline down to your forearms. Heel toe your left foot to the left off your support. You can turn your left foot out slightly. Start your intentional breathing now. Push your left hip more forward and pull your right hip up to keep your hip flexor safe. For your last 30 seconds of this side, consider reaching your right leg longer behind you. Slowly walk your hands under your shoulders and lift your chest. Shift back a bit on the diagonal for your hamstring stretch. Turn a little over your left shoulder. That'll help you square off. Flex your front foot. And keep your elbows soft. Slowly return back to your hip flexor position, your hip flexor stretch. Return back to your support. Place your forearms down. For a deeper stretch this second time around, press your left knee more to the left. Rock your weight to the left edge of your foot.
Not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me.
To make this one a little more active, consider rocking your weight a little to the left and a little to the right.
You claim it's not in the cards. Fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight. You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains.
For your last few moments, press your left knee a little more to the left. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders and push up. Shift back for your last hamstring stretch on this side. Diagonal a little to the left. Keep your elbows soft. You're welcome to stay here or slide forward into your square split stretch. If you'd like to add support underneath your front thigh, that's always a good option. Slowly return to your hamstring stretch. Take both legs behind you for a downward facing dog. Stick your seat up to the ceiling, straighten your arms and legs, maybe pedal your heels a couple times. Return to your support and slide your right leg forward for your first hip flexor stretch on your next side. Heel toe your foot out to the right. If you need to stay upright with your hands interlaced, that's always an option. Otherwise, pull your support closer to you and recline down to your forearms. Remember your posture and help you stay out of your neck. Lift your left hip up slightly and push your right hip forward.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
Maintain an active upper back. Relax your shoulders. Maybe draw your left leg 1 inch further back. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Slowly lift your chest and hinge back for your hamstring stretch. Tip a little to the right so you're on a diagonal. Straighten your front leg and stack your left thigh vertical. If this is too much, you can also stay upright and interlace your hand on your right thigh.
Many a road, you know, I've been walking on all of my days. And
Keep your elbows soft.
I've been trying to find
Relax your shoulders. Breathe deeply into your tightness.
what's been in my mind as the days keep turning into night.
Slowly bend your front knee and return to your hip flexor stretch. Place your forearms back on your support. For a slightly different sensation, turn your right foot a little more to the right and tip your weight to the outside of your right foot.
Of my days. Watch the sky breaking on the promise that we made. of this rain, and I've been trying to find what's been in my mind as the days keep turning into night.
Maybe add a little movement and rock your weight slightly to the left or to the right. Make tiny little adjustments to get deeper in your stretch.
I cried aloud, I shook my hands at what I'm doing here. All of these days.
Relax your shoulders and pull your left leg further behind
Look
you.
around me, and my eyes confound me, and it's just too bright as the days keep turning into night.
See if you can sink a little lower for your final inhale. And as you exhale, press your hands under your shoulders, upright your spine, and shift back for your final hamstring stretch. Straighten your front leg, relax your shoulders. Maybe slide forward into your square split stretch. Add any support you need to stay comfortable while you stretch.
Now I see clearly it's you I'm looking for. All of my days. So a smile, I know
Take one
I
deep
feel
inhale.
this loneliness no
Exhale, go to your very edge, and shift back to your hamstring stretch.
of my days.
Sweep both legs behind you for your final downward dog. Stick your seat high to the ceiling and straighten your arms and legs. Soften one knee and the other.
It seems you found me.
Come all the way down for happy baby.
Into sight
Remove any support out of your way so you can be comfortable
as the
and lay
days
all the
keep
way flat.
turning into night.
Hold on to your inner or outer arches
As the days keep
and draw your knees
turning
down
into
to either side. As you find this position, press your tailbone more to the carpet and let your hips open.
Yes, even breathing feels alright. Now even breathing feels alright. Yes, even breathing.
Maybe pull your feet down a little more. For butterfly stretch, cross one leg over the other. Hug your knees in close and pull your ankles to either side. Relax your neck and shoulders and switch sides.
Now you're out in Cabo, hanging with your brother.
Flex your feet,
Wish
keep
that
your knees
life
safe.
was your bridal,
Press your
so I
tailbone
could
down.
be close to your lips again. I know you didn't
Find
call
your strap
parents
for your
and
final
tell
strap
them we
stretch.
ended, 'cause you know that they'd be
Place it
afraid
over the
of it, 'cause
arches
you
of your
don't wanna
feet.
tell them it's the end. And I
Lower your right
know
leg to the
we're not
ground.
supposed to talk,
Flex your foot when it
but I'm
reaches
getting
the
ahead of
ground.
myself. I get scared when
Keep your
we're
top
not,
leg straight.
'cause I'm scared
Cross
you
over
would
to your
somehow
opposite
get
shoulder a
so
few inches.
dashed that it's gone.
Rotate the sole of your foot a little to the right and feel a deeper stretch on the outside of your left calf. Neutralize your foot, return center and open wide to the side. Maybe place both straps in your left hand. Gracefully return to your center and switch legs. Flex your left foot when it reaches the ground. Keep your top leg straight, cross over to your left shoulder a couple inches. Maybe take the sole of your foot more to the left. Feel the outside of your right calf stretch. Neutralize your ankle, return to center, open wide to the right. If you want to take both straps in one hand, open even wider. Slowly return center. Try your bottom leg up. Bend both knees in. And extend to straight for your final hamstring stretch. Release the strap and relax completely down for your final resting pose. If you'd like to place a towel or a mask over your eyes, relax for your last couple minutes. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and rock slowly to your left side. Use the strength of your arms to press up to a seated position. Sit cross-legged and relax your hands on your knees. Close your eyes for one more moment. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Flip your palms to the ceiling. Relax your hands on your knees. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Feel how much more open you are for the rest of your week. Open your eyes. Give yourselves a round of applause.